Alright guys, we're back. Let's turn that down, mute it for now. We are getting into the next and final series here in a moment. They got the lobby set up, or sorry, they're getting the lobby set up, but we had a rather generous donation during the break. Thank you to Uvav. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure his name is Europe Vaft but Uvaft because I can never say it correctly, so we'll just keep the consistency going. Thank you very much for the $30 donation. It says, coming back to StarCraft after a long while away, it's such a joy to see that besides all the negativity in the community and sad news coming, there are people like you who just keep making good stuff and loving the game. Love you guys. We do what we can, man, and we try what we do. But thank you very much, and I'm glad to see that you enjoyed it as well. I do want to point out, actually, speaking of making new things, the Make Korea Great Again tournament, a lot of people are upset on the Team Liquid and complaining about the name of the tournament. But man, the name alone has generated more traction, more comments, and more views on this tournament thread than any tournament we've had in the past. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Yeah.
What's going on over there, miss? I couldn't care less and I'm playing on my phone.
Oh, no, that's really important.
Are you trying to take a selfie of somebody in the background without them realizing? Okay, but here's the question. Is this something weird and funny, or is this somebody really hella cute? That's the real question.
It's funny.
Okay. I'm excited to see this potential tweet selfie that'll be going out. It took me like 2 years of knowing Zombie Grub to like get her to take her first selfie. And it was like with Gillyweed at like, what's that, BlizzCon 2 years ago or something? Like forever ago.
I don't understand how this app works. I've never taken the picture with this app. So this is going to be fun.
Okay, well, while she figures that out, you guys probably heard that last beep as we're getting into the game. Frozen Temple in this best of 3 TVZ finale.
These are so cute. Oh my god, there's cats. I
mean, without any context whatsoever, I'm just like, typical Zombie Grub. Okay, well, while she figures out her cat picture phone thing, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta give a big thank you to Pinecone13 for the 2-month resub. As we introduce the player here in the top left in the finale of the group.
I'm not gonna drunk. Oh, on the hot scale, I'm a 10, baby.
Perfect timing. It's gonna be the red Zerg player, SortOf.
In the bottom right is the blue Terran. He is Kelazhur.
Alright, so that came from Old Man. Old Man donated $10. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this magical weapon. Thank you so much for that donation and also that perfect hot scale trigger. And someone asking, is Zombie Girl playing or casting from a PC Wong? And the answer to that is yes. She's in Korea, and that's where the dedication and the passion rides through, guys.
Yes. Also, my job and my money.
Yes, additionally, and also so she can afford to be in Korea.
Interesting.
Thank you, Krugerson, for the 31 months of Prime or subscription. Excuse me. He says it's Prime.
Man, I found the perfect addition to this picture, and it won't.
What is this picture? Like, what's going on with this?
No, I can't.
You can't say it out loud. Will they hear you? Is that what was going on just now?
Maybe. Maybe. What the hell? Okay, it sounded like zombies were breaking in. Anyway. What's happening in this game? Oh, it's a 3 racks. Wait, did we play Frozen Temple first last time?
I can't remember if it was first or not, but Kelazhur definitely did the same sort of thing.
Maybe it was the second game.
Uh-oh. Charlie Chris May just donated $5. Says, no. Chris is this dude who lives in Toronto, who's a GM Protoss, but has been disenchanted by the game, so he plays League of Legends. He's a traitor, and we must not speak of him. Voldemort rules. Greg, on the other hand, is a stand-up guy, and he's single, ladies. I think we're having 2 friends fight via donations, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Thank you to Random Guy 474 as well. Brand new sub. Hype! What's that bring our total sub count up to? To watch this first stream for Hop In.
101.
No, nothing close to that. 1,041.
Whatever.
Right. First Reaper almost goes down. We commented on this last time, though, right? Like, Kelazhur really messed up by losing the Reapers early on, the initial time he did this sort of attack. Looked a lot better when he had it cleanly held afterwards, but these Reapers are still waiting for those combat drugs to heal them up, and gotta be kind of careful. He tries to take control of the ramp, but last time sort of got to get to Roaches without having lost any of his lings. Same sort of things happening here and now, and with those lings to just soak hits on the front lines, these Reapers fall a bit flat in effectiveness. He dives in the back to pick up one of the drones, throws a grenade down, and just tries to escape. Now, last time we also saw him consistently go for 3 CC behind it. I'm wondering if that'll be the case again, or maybe he turns this into more of a dedicated all-in.
Well, he did play a pretty consistent 3-rack style last series on Galactic Process and Frozen Temple, both going for that faster third command center. This was the game that he won, by the way. I think it might have been the second game. But anyway, he eventually won with the tanks actually having some highlight moments. Still no third command center, but he is banking enough to that. Looks like he's going to go for third command center.
By the way, nice trades with the Reapers so far. It's not exactly been devastating, but he hasn't lost any, which is really important. And on top of this, he killed that Queen just now, which was a really nice pick off of all the things he could have picked off.
Yep. There's second command center, and then followed with that factory as well. I mean, the Reapers all staying alive here is pretty cool. I mean, this is going to be potentially the kill on the third base, or cancel again on the third base, as well as just like they could actually snipe a Ravager if it goes a little too far forward. Unfortunately, this is just the game that Zergs are used to playing on Frozen Temple.
I do like that he keeps making the third command start on the main. This is not a map where I think it's easy to maintain that third even once you already have it, but to build it there and have it picked off over and over again would be so annoying to deal with. So I like that Kelazhur's playing it pretty safe. The issue I see, though, is, okay, yeah, he kept all the Reapers alive, but he's also not doing much with them. You know, there's not a lot of pushing up towards the ramp. He is, I guess, picking up some tumors here and there. There we go, some grenades on that ramp. Keeps all the Roaches down, knocking a lot of them back, actually getting some big hits. Bits come in, we'll check those out in a second, but these Reapers get some nice damage before getting out of there.
Yeah, that was surprising. Usually after like 4 minutes, I don't think you're getting back up on that ramp to abuse it and getting so many Reapers out too. So that was actually some pretty good damage. And of course, behind it all, good macros is at the third CC on location, or not on location, is definitely the safer way to play on Frozen Temple. Overload tries to get in. That didn't seem like it saw a lot. Yeah, there's actually no reason for that Overload to dip in. This other Overload sees the third CC.
Yeah. By the way, thank you for the 30 bits, Taco Stuff.
Nice.
Reapers hop up to the high ground, and okay, Crystal Balls aren't really landing, but he's doing some predictions of trying to just catch the Reapers. So it's not good, it's not bad. If he does actually hit the Reapers, then it's actually really freaking good. But third CC is finished up, and even though it's not a location, it can still drop mules and still build SCVs.
Yep. Well, sort of been going into what almost every game has been kind of quick Hydras. It might just be the standard from here on out as Hydras become better and better, and you need to... Hydras are still... I mean, Hydras are still expensive units, so to get them like super quick is probably never going to be great, but they do have now the limiting factor of 2 upgrades to wait for. So it's more about time, I suppose, getting that Hydras in as fast as possible than it is about getting as many Hydras as fast as possible.
That's a nice deny in that third too, by the way, killing the drone even on top of it, so anyone has to come out and place it down.
Yep. Oh, okay. Not actually how SortOf is playing. Maybe, I mean, he did win the best of 3 at Roach Hydra, so you would say that, well, why don't you do it again? But actually changing things up and going for Infestation Pit, like its last patch or something.
You know, the game that was lost was the one without Vipers, so that might be part of this.
It's true. Lyra's denied.
Alright, so third CC is mining up pretty nicely. Mules are set. We do have tanks and Marauders and all the production from Kelazhur are picking up, and all these Reapers left alive. I'm curious to see whether they'll be effective or not. Truth be told, what we did discuss last time, the cool factor of like kind of these Reapers end up acting like a bit of a drop, being able to hop up and just go through the back door, honestly doesn't happen that often. I also want to speak on the fact that if this is going to go towards, say, Ultras, for example, I don't think it will. I really think this Hive is going to be for Vipers more than anything else. But if this were to go the direction of Ultras, they were actually changed recently. And while still, I think, fairly good units, no longer impossible to kill, which was perhaps their biggest appeal.
It could still be. He's only upgrading the armor, so it's not like he's going to be going for 3/3 roaches, which only Snoot basically did. And there's nothing else like it would have been paired with a spire if it's going to be a greater spire, so I just can't see it being anything besides ultras with a hive. Like, vipers are good units overall, and coupled with the fungals are going to be great, but only roaches? Only roach infester viper? No hydras?
Yeah, this is really interesting. Ultras, for those who don't know what we're describing, by the way, they lost some of the armor they get with the chitinous plating upgrade, but they did gain 1 base armor to help make up for it.
Yeah. I think it's a really good change. I haven't seen it come into effect, though, so I have no idea if
Yeah,
it
we
just
haven't
suddenly
seen
broke the ultras, or... yeah, not even like in the games that I've played. There's losers, the Korean ladder. Anyway. The push down the middle, though, I mean, the fungals might be prepared, but there's really not that big of an army for SortOf.
Well, fungals are going to land on top of the Reapers, so kind of funny, the worst units to hit with said fungals. The tanks get some okay shots on top of the Roaches, but the Marine count and the Marauder count still remains pretty strong through this. That 1/1 upgrade, of course, is going to be helping out a ton. As he decides to, I guess, kind of hit on the right side, we got grenades coming down trying to zone out what they can. It's weird to still see Reapers alive at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Still not sure what that hive is for, and I guess we'll never know, as SortOf is just using all of his money trying to defend here, but I don't think he can.
No, I think Kelazhur might just win this out. Let's not forget the tanks finally come forward. They haven't been involved in the fight whatsoever. GGs get called, and Kelazhur will start this series with a 1-0 lead. Pretty nice stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so what is this selfie? It's finally up on Twitter. Take a picture, Duminch. What are we taking a picture? Oh, the dude that's just sleeping next to you? He's just passed the hell out.
Yeah.
I mean, compliments to the fact that, okay, this is a not bad selfie. I did not realize there's a dude even passed out in the picture. Like, it's not very obvious.
I may have been able to zoom in. I actually don't know what the app, because the app I was using was gonna have like a tiny little cartoon character that was like sleeping on top of me.
Oh, like one of the filter things?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, game 2 hopefully coming up quick, guys. We'll see you in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hey, everybody, we're back. Thanks for watching that break. We're getting into King Sejong Station for the next map in the group. This is still the finals, and it'll be the last best of 3 we play out today. But again, just reminding everybody, we are going to be back for the IEM qualifiers later tonight. So that should be some pretty good games and some good times over there. I hope you guys will come back for that. I really hope you guys will come back from that, because it is at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and like the 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. time zone for us historically has not been the greatest in terms of viewership, but just in terms of West Coast time zone as well, not so great. So if you guys want to help me feel the energy I need to wake up, make sure to tune in later tonight.
Get a hot 6.
Those
Hot
weren't too
6.
bad, actually. I tried one while we were there.
Oh yeah.
I had like a sip of yours, and I bought like a whole can for myself. I also bought a this like orange drink, but it wasn't very good. I only got it because it had like Tassadar on it. It's like, oh, it's Heroes of the Storm though. Ugh.
Oh yeah. The hot 6 cans also have Heroes of the Storm if you get the big ones.
Cool. By the way, well, it's not going to be happening on our stream. Apparently, the casters are going to be drawing out the round of 8 bracket once the group is over. So they'll be doing that live, I think, on the O Gaming stream. So if you guys want to see what that round of 8 is going to look like, you can see that done live. And if not, you can just wait and see the, I guess, the Liquid, was Team Liquid update Wikipedia thing.
Yeah. You can
I'm not gonna draw.
find it
on the hot
on
scale,
numerous
I'm a 10,
social
baby.
media platforms, I'm sure.
There you go. Okay, then Echo throws $10 into today's donation pot and says, Ace Kate for ire. This is for Zombie Grub's photo. Goes to Zombie Grub. The poor
You
dude's
can have
sleeping,
5.
man. That poor dude's sleeping.
I love it though. It's
He's
like
being
totally
exploited
something you
for
can
money
do.
right now. You should slip like a 5 or whatever, like the wand note. Like, give him the
5,000.
$5.
Yeah, maybe I will. Except like in Korea, they'll just like probably turn in the lost and found.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well, guys, we're getting into game. It's map number 2. He currently leads the series 1-0 on the top left of King Sejong Station. It's going to be the red Terran player, Kelazhur.
In the bottom right is the blue Zerg. He's SortOf.
All right, so Reapers are, I think, always on the mind of every Zerg player because of how tilt-inducing they can be. But this is another one of those maps where it's not really too conducive to Reapers. This is not a great map to use Reapers on. So I would be surprised if Kelazhur went 3 racks again.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. In fact, this is looking a lot like the series they first played, except in different order. I mean, Frozen Temple was won by Kelazhur, who had a much better 3 racks than the one in Galactic Process, and then King Sejong sort of did end up going for the pull first and getting those 2 links across the map to kill the SCV build in the command center. So my question, does Kelazhur keep the Reaper rack at home? Is he getting serious deja vu of this series and hopefully correcting all the mistakes he made?
Is this the same order they played in before?
No, I think it was Galactic, Frozen, King, Sejong last time.
Interesting.
My memory is so good. So good.
So
Sort of even went for like the super fast 3rd base beyond it. No gas. Ah, Zerg.
So quick reminder, by the way, to those in chat, if you're looking for some game codes and some cheap coupons, I guess, exclamation mark giveaway. G2A is giving away 10, I think, €5 gift codes. So if you guys want to get some games through G2A, A, awesome. B, get them for cheaper with some free codes to help you get that cash off.
Hell yeah.
Also, the giveaway before was bugged. Someone had brought this up in chat. Like, it's a November giveaway that goes until like December 30th. That was a mistake. They've amended it. It's gonna end on the end of November. So you got like 5 or whatever days left to enter. But I'm excited to do more giveaways ourselves to like our other sponsors too. Like I'm gonna try poking Chairs for Gaming. Right now they're going like under like every sponsor we know right now is enjoying the Black Friday-ness and the deals of all these events coming up as, I guess it's American holiday season, right? We get Christmas around the corner, Thanksgiving just happened, all this stuff.
Hell yeah.
Once they're done being sold out of their products, I really want to see if I can get Chairs for Gaming to let us do a chair giveaway. I think that would be great.
That'd be pretty cool for Christmas. Yeah, it's funny, even Korea has Black Friday sales. Like, it says Black Friday on the poster, and I'm like, you guys didn't have Thanksgiving, you can't have Black Friday.
I think you still can.
No. No, you can't.
Okay, Zambria. Edumacate us. How does Black Friday tie into Thanksgiving?
As soon as Thanksgiving dinner ends.
Why?
Black Friday deals.
What is it? What does it represent?
Thursday evening.
What does it represent? What does it mean? In Canada,
Black Friday?
Boxing Day is called Boxing Day because it has to do with dealing with all the leftover boxes from Christmas. What's yours? What's your excuse?
That's not what it's for.
Yeah, it is. It's not about
What,
boxing like in a boxing ring. Yo! Oh, Kelazhur, please, God! Don't do range on Liberators! Please instead do battle cruisers. I know it's range on Liberators, but still, a man can dream.
I am looking this way. Also, yes, this is really cool, but I am looking.
So, it's one thing to proxy the starport. I'm not so surprised by that. It's more that he's proxied the fusion core that goes side by side with this. Shout out to Tom, KD again for the 400 bits. Kitty spam! Thank you very much, man. We had a lot of cat spam earlier during one of the breaks. I'm like trying to update the stream, like, you know, videos are coming in. Gets flooded out of chat by all the ace cates.
This is it's cool. The Hellions running in now. There's not much to kill the 3rd base, but there's not much stopping the Hellions. So I guess you can lose one and
one for
get
2
out
drones
of there.
isn't bad. So the Liberator range makes me question this quite a bit. I'm not sure that there's a lot of prime positions to abuse this with, right? Like the main's actually pretty limited. The natural base you can certainly get away with the Liberator range with, but the main and the 3rds, I don't think there's that many opportunities to use them with.
Yeah, it really is only the natural that made King Sejong such a scary game. Because King Sejong came in when like the bunny build was still like weaning off, basically.
I'm actually
and it ended up being so bad.
I'm actually really hoping he doesn't lose so many Hellions here, because one of the best things he's going to be able to do is chase down the drones that are pulled away from the natural once that Liberator kicks in. He's also kept this back for a while, but at the same time, SortOf's had a pretty big scout of the main, and there should have been something here. There should have been a starport, and if not a starport, like 4 more barracks. The armory finishes up, and he's actually going to have Hellbats through these Hellions. I don't know what this build is, but I love the craziness that comes with it.
I mean, it seems just like an adapted version of Mech Opener Hellion Banshee, except it's Hellion Liberator, and the Liberator's their first proxy. So that's the real trick anyway, because he is going to go Mech. I'd be so shocked when I Sim after all this. It sort of is going to go, for whatever reason, it really mixing up the next best of 3. First he does the Roaches into Fast Infestation Pit. Now he's going Mutilating Bling. If he had his Banelings ready to go, then more power to him. But does he have a response to Liberators?
I don't know. He's gonna get wind of this now as the Overlords see it coming down the middle of the map. But again, going straight to the main with this. Okay, there is Liberator range. Is that range enough though? I actually don't know. We don't see this build ever happen on this map. So sets
Not
up
for a
around the
long
base.
time. I think the queen, if it gets to the very corner, not that way, the other way, kill it. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm wrong. Oh, God.
She's got crazy good range. While this
Stupid
goes on,
range.
SCV gets picked off on the third command center. It looks like it might get shut down. No, Helene's good over here to save it. Just in the nick of time.
Barely. Well, queens are stupid. Liberators suck.
Yes, and yes, I guess.
And Liberator actually repositioned. It's not so bad. I mean, the point is, even if the queens start taking care of it, they still taking care of it pretty slowly. So if you can micro Liberators, they're gonna be a bit annoying.
He's not gone to the natural base with his Liberators, though, which I find really interesting. And I guess he's feeling a bit of lag right now.
I guess the assumption is that the natural base of King Sejong is gonna have a Spore Crawler. Same on Frost. Even Frozen Temple, I guess you can sometimes see the natural. Just like that's the one place to put the cautionary Spore Crawler because it's the best place to put it. But
so Dominic asked if his donation went through. I actually don't see any donations coming from you, Dominic, unless you use a funny name. So just to give you the answer, no. Taco Stuff just hit us up with another 100 bits. Man, that's actually a lot of bits today. What are we at? This is gonna be like 900 bits total or something.
$9.
No, even more. We're at 1,200 bits for the day.
$12.
Not quite the insanity that we had yesterday. It was like 12,000 bits, most of which coming from Istaroon, dropping down like 10,000 on us.
Yeah, that was pretty baller.
That was pretty baller. But thank you guys for the bits nonetheless. I'm glad to see people are actually using them. I was really concerned that we would finally go through all this work of turning them on and like nobody would care to use bits at all.
The internet crashed.
How does that work? Somehow StarCraft is usually the first thing that dies for no reason whatsoever. Do you have any updates on the guy sitting next to you? Is he finally awake?
No, like he literally came here like an hour ago.
Just to sleep?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't surprise me.
Well, at least it's not
People
something
come
weird
there.
where he like picked the computer right next to you, like right
Yeah,
next to you.
Really weird.
Like it's an
In
empty
America.
PC bong, but you pick the one right next to you.
Hoping to get a picture.
Game paused.
Yeah, he's looking for his own type of selfie. You know what I'm saying? Another pause. I guess still feeling that lag. Thank you to Asuk for the Twitch Prime sub.
Sook.
I guess we could probably just recover replay if this is going to require like a proper reset from Kelazhur's side.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing more than just like a quick router fix, but if he is in the root house, the problem is there's a lot of other people in that connection, and if they're all losing connection at the same time, it might not be so simple to fix. I wouldn't know. I don't run a house. Although I guess have we talked about our plans for the house stuff?
No. What do you mean?
Hang on. Thank you, Kitty the Neko, for $5. Says can't stop. Ace Kate won't stop. Ace Kate. By the way, my donation canceled. Dimensions $10
Oh.
to Zombie Grub.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, he must have donated directly to you. Is that why we didn't see it pop up here?
I shared my email. I didn't see anything.
No then. Super get wrecked. Thank you, Kitty the Neko, for being the ultimate boss donator. So good that he cancels out other people's donations, I guess. But yeah, so I guess we can talk about this briefly. We can't go too much into detail. We're working on trying to set up a team house in Korea. What? Did he just announce that on stream? What? I actually don't know, or don't remember if we mentioned our desires to do this before, but part of our trip to Korea was spent trying to figure out more details about it. I can't tell you guys more because we're actually waiting for legal stuff to go through and some stuff that needs to be signed, but I guess it is just worth noting.
Yeah.
Something's happening in Korea for next year. Something kind of big. BaseTradeTV sponsoring it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But okay, so Kelazhur's most likely intentionally reset his stuff at this point. This wasn't like an accidental disconnect. I think we're just going to take the game down, recover the replay probably like 5 seconds before this all ended. This is my guess.
Yeah, he said he's gonna restart his modem. Yep.
Unfortunate that this happened, but at least it's at the finals of the day, I guess, instead of like the preliminaries, and it screws him over for the whole day.
It's true. Drop him. Drop him.
Drop
Here
it.
we
Wow, wow, wow.
Let's drop the beat.
Now, what's that stupid thing?
What are you trying to do?
Stupid Draven thing.
Draven?
When I'm Draven.
I don't know what. I don't know
Welcome
what it
to
is.
the League of Draven.
It's this song, because it says drop it. That's what I was thinking of.
Hold on. Internet Explorer's booting up.
Internet Explorer. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna close that because I'll listen to that all day if I'm given the opportunity. Thank you to Wayne Hell for the Twitch Prime sub. Nice. And Zulu just reset for 16 months. To explain what's happening here, though, for those who do not know, StarCraft 2 offers the ability to recover a game from a replay, which is nice. So we'll be loading in a moment. Once Kelazhur's back online, we'll be recovering at a time close to when the disconnect happened, and then we just continue on as business as usual. Sometimes, though, these hiccups happen, and it's just unfortunate, but it's better than having to restart everything from scratch.
That was beautiful, by the way. Thank you.
Yes,
for
I'm glad I shared that with you.
giving that to me. Yep.
Anyways, everyone is in here and good to go, sort of included. We're just waiting on Kelazhur to come back from his router being reset, and hopefully it won't take him too long. As again, we're at the final stage of the day. Thank you, Gizmo Get, for the 9-month resub. Says good to be back. Good to have you, baby.
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 Sweetums.
Sweetie pie.
Teddy bear.
Oh, we're bad at nicknames. We're going to go to commercial break, guys. We'll see you in 2 minutes, and hopefully Kelazhur will be back. If he is back sooner, we will end the ads early. We'll be back soon, though. Alright, I'm back. Hello, everybody. So, still waiting on Kelazhur to return, and hopefully he will actually return. I don't know what protocol is if it doesn't. Dominic finally got his donation through during the break, so I'm sorry that we missed it. Couple things to talk about. First off, Tom KD donates another 500 bits. This is Cheer 500 Team House Hype. You don't know that, dude. You don't know that, okay? Also, $21 from Dominic says, I am now the top donator, Ace Kate. Yes, you are. Luckily, though, during the ad break, I don't get to hear the blasted out, play it, and like blow my ears out. So, thank you, I guess.
Aren't you ever gonna reduce the sound on it so it doesn't blow out your ears?
I can't because like it makes it too quiet for the stream. So it's like either I just got to deal with it being too loud. It's
okay.
too ridiculous.
Actually, I have a question for you. When you turn down the volume mixer of XSplit, does it turn down the output of XSplit too?
What do you mean?
Like if you go to volume mixer and you like
not
see
on
XSplit.
You mean like in your Windows taskbar?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's test this really quick. I'm gonna put in 0. Say something. Actually, no. I don't think it would, because that would be if I was playing video on XSplit, maybe. Like if I had a video loaded in, like a Ting ad type thing.
I have no. It's a legitimate question. Like, because I was thinking about doing it when I was fiddling with OBS earlier, and I was like, wait, we'll just ruin the output.
I feel like I'm confident in saying no. It won't have any bearing on it, but I could be wrong.
Is XSplit what?
Well, XSplit's a different source output and source input. Like you'd have to actually change that to match your Windows thing for it to affect it, I think. So I don't know.
All right then. Well, I bought like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you did. Kelazhur's still not back, but I'm actually interested. So we know Dom had issues with donating earlier. Now Charlie Bitmay or whatever in chat says my $11 didn't go through, and I'm just looking through the dashboard and I don't see anything either. So I'm curious what's going on with that. I do know that some streamers have had issues with Twitch alerts, but we've been kind of lucky and haven't. Maybe we're finally getting our fair share of the bugs. I don't know. Apparently Squishling just subscribed, but I don't see that on the list either. So maybe there are straight up bugs going on. And I'm checking emails, and I don't actually see any $11 here either. So I'm guessing this is just something where it's just not going through for whatever various reason. Oh well, it happens. So another tournament we got coming up that we haven't really announced yet. We got the Yord Woodwatch. We got a Yord Woodwatch thing going on. Yord's one of our sponsors here on the channel. They're really good people. They're going to be giving away watch codes throughout the tournament itself, but also I think $450 going to a prize pool, so that'll be pretty fun too. That'll be happening in December. So hopefully you guys will join in and get a chance to win some codes for some free watches, or at least cheaper watches. I don't actually know what type of codes they'll be giving away, but the prize for each tournament, there'll be 2 tournaments with prizing of a watch plus a qualifier spot into the actual main event. So some more action for December as we try to continue casting as much as we can. But according to SortOf, his internet isn't coming back, and Cats is calling their ISP. I really hope they don't turn this to default, because I mean, Kelazhur's A, up 1 game, but also B, not in a terrible spot.
Oh
in
yeah,
that second game.
he's still in it to win it, but unfortunately, you know, as bad as that would be, it also would be bad to have to wait like an hour while they talk to a internet company.
Yeah, and knowing American internet companies' reputation, I don't think it'll even get fixed within an hour. That's being generous. Kate of the Neck, who just donated $5.10, says, Ace Kate reigns supreme, Dummage. Oh no, is somebody challenging the Ace Kate? Ace Kate, good vibes. Ace Kate. Alright, well, we don't know what's going on, guys. Hopefully we'll find out something a little bit more concrete, but I don't know what their backup plans are. Normally for us, like, you know, we have contingencies, but their best bet might be call it for the day, draw the round of 8 as that slot being either Kelazhur / SortOf, and just make these 2 playoff streams sometime for that final game, final 1 or 2 games. It might suck not getting to stream it, but it's a better alternative, I think, than disqualifying. However, again, it's not our tournament, so we don't have any say. I'm not even suggesting that this is how they should do things. I'm just saying that if I was in this position, I think that's what we would probably do.
Yeah, that's probably the most reasonable response.
Yeah.
Who knows when they'll decide, though?
Well, while we're waiting, I do want to go over... we can actually hype something up here that's relevant, and that's the IEM qualifiers tonight. The sign-ups actually look pretty nice. Where's this here?
Well...
Sign-up list. I'm just trying to get it.
First IEM in Korea, right?
Is it? The very first?
Can't think of any other time there's been IEM in Korea. Well, hold on.
I mean,
Recently.
I legitimately don't know. That's what I was asking, but Eloise says, "Oh well, it didn't happen. No credit for donation." If donations are getting bugged out, guys, please, by all means, just like the one time I beg you whine about it in chat, because we don't want to miss you guys donating if that's happening. But at the same time, it looks like there are some bugs just straight up happening as well, so I don't know what to do about that. But anyways, the sign-up list initially looks like a lot of foreigners, but then, man, there's Alive, Armani, Bunny. I'm just going to shout out the Koreans for this. There's a lot of good foreigners signed up too, but Alive, Armani, Bunny, Biol, Classic, Chan Kim, who you guys might not know, but is a surprisingly good Zerg player. Cure, which we haven't seen in a while. I'm hoping to see good games out of him. Curious, Creator, Dream, who kicked ass at the VSL finals. Gumiho, Hurricane, Hero, and Hero. So you get CJ and X, well, X-CJ and X-Liquid Hero. Hush, Hyun, who's still listed as Germany for some reason. It's been like, what, 2-3 years now? Impact, Innovation, both fantastic players we got to see recently play against one another in the Lee Fang Cup finals yesterday. Jakshi, Keen, Lucira, Leenock, Kim Duk Young, which I don't remember who that is, but that's somebody who sends up for the Alima League. Maru, if that's actually Maru. Natural. And I guess that's it for the list of names for now. But the reason I bring up some of these names, there's actually a big factor in casting this. Where we've cast Korean IEM qualifiers before, we've been very specifically not allowed to cast Innovation, not allowed to cast Maru, and not because the players don't want us to cast. In fact, we've been invited by Innovation and Maru and then kicked out of the lobbies because their KESPA coaches say no casting. So what's really interesting is this IEM, there's not a lot of KESPA coaches that are going to get in the way of that, and we might actually get to see some of the games we really, really want to see. Now, granted, ESL is also going to be casting, and I'm sure they'll be gobbling up a lot of good matches, but if we can catch even one Maru series, I'll be really happy.
Gobble gobble. It's your king.
Let me ask if they have plans. So assuming for a sec his internet doesn't come back, what is the plan? Okay, the Neko says, I know DreamHack Overwatch was having major server issues. Yeah, but this isn't server related. This is strictly like Kelazhur's internet over in California. DreamHack Winter's like in Europe. I don't imagine they're connected.
Yeah, I don't think so. That'd be kind of weird.
So they're saying 10 minutes before RIP. I'm guessing that means 10 minutes before they disqualify him. I really hope they don't. I think that'd be super unfortunate, but at the same time, sometimes you got to make that tough decision, right?
Yep, just gonna ask for clarification.
Oh boy. I mean, I really truly hope Kelazhur comes back and gets a chance to fight. Might be better just to like run to like an internet cafe or something. I don't know.
I'm guessing they don't live nearby.
Well, I know that they live
Okay.
closer to BlizzCon. That's all I know about the Root Gaming House. I have no idea what's in the area or what it looks like.
Yeah, I guess not so much because it's rare enough for you to find a PC belong anywhere, but usually like in Koreatowns.
What sort of
And,
response is this?
He's qualified for 10 minutes. He's
Oh, is it maybe it's 11 o'clock CET or something? Because 23 hours is like a terrible response.
Yeah,
we got a
right?
donation coming in while Zombie Grub tries to sort this out from Green Switch. $5 says Zombie Grub, go to Manimal Restaurant. They have amazing Texas barbecue, including smoked garlic mashed potatoes with gravy. The guys there are awesome as well.
yeah, I think I saw your suggestion earlier. Thank you. Mashed potatoes is only one small part of Thanksgiving dinner, though. So
Still, I don't know. Maybe it's worth checking out. I always like a good barbecue place when you can find a good one.
a good barbecue place in Korea. Good thing. Good thing someone told me about it.
Did we ever figure out, by the way, is Korean barbecue just called barbecue in Korea, or is it still like branded as Korean barbecue?
I've seen restaurants brand themselves as Korean barbecue, but I don't know if that's the standard.
Because I feel like KBBQ is an actual thing. Like, it doesn't feel to me like Chinese food is or it is like Chinese
You
food,
go to-
right?
You go
Like-
to China and get Chinese food.
Yeah, like you don't go to China, they just call it food all of a sudden, right?
I don't know, man. I think they might.
Okay, well,
Although it's interesting, we call American food American food. Blow my mind right now.
well, we're not getting a response on what's going on here too definitively from the admins, guys. So hopefully we'll find out soon. We're just gonna go to a commercial break and try and take advantage of the downtime. Hopefully he will come back though. Otherwise, it appears, from what looks to be the case, in 7 minutes he'll be disqualified, but I don't actually know. And Dan Wilkes in chat says, why would they care if you cast or not? It's because they don't want their players' games made public. Going back, assuming you're talking about the Kespa coach thing before, a lot of the Kespa teams just didn't want their players' strategies revealed because they'd be using those players in Pro League or otherwise. So it was one of those things that was understandable but very stupid at the same time. Anyways, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. See you soon. All right, we're back, and we have some updated information. So, first what is this Dyrus thing? Why does everyone always refer to me like Dyrus? I don't look, this drives me crazy. Like,
It's becoming a thing in the last month.
it's like the
especially.
stupid vampire meme. Like, I just don't get it. I don't see a resemblance.
Oh, you better hope that doesn't become as popular as the vampire meme. Man.
I just feel bad for Dyrus. People are tagging him in tweets and shit. It's gonna be so
Who the fuck is
annoying,
the kid?
right?
Like 10K followers? It's pleb.
Anyways, we have a response. So at this point, they're looking to actually disqualify him. Kelazhur's got a couple minutes to come back. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen, which I think kind of sucks because I feel like this is not a fair... I don't agree with this decision, but it's not our decision to make. So I'm not voicing my opinion in chat. I'm not saying anything to the old gaming folks. I just don't agree with the choice. I feel like well, certainly as a player who could come back and win this 2-1. Hasn't, though.
Yeah. I wonder. Oh God, it's hardcore, man.
It's the APM, dude. That's
APM Diablo. It's like a 2D Diablo. It's really weird. Like it literally has like the same interface as Diablo.
Either way, I guess we'll find out in a couple of minutes whether the stream is straight up over here or maybe if there'll be pushback. I gotta ask though, on Twitter, is there like on the left side this stupid live video feed for anyone else that you've been seeing? Like they've been forcing this stupid video stream which I hate. I think is like a terrible idea.
On the right side, I don't see anything.
No, on the left side, like just regular Twitter, not TweetDeck or whatever. I don't even know if it shows up.
Yeah,
on
I'm on
TweetDeck.
regular Twitter.
Okay, so on regular Twitter, on the left side underneath, where it says like trends and stuff, you don't see it where
Yeah.
it says like live video.
Nope.
Okay, how do I get rid of this then? Because I find this incredibly irritating. To show you guys, like, ignore Alba's GIF or whatever. Over here on the left side, it's like this video that plays, and I can't not play it, and it's really annoying. And of course, I just think like bandwidth. Like I'm already using enough as is. Come on, Twitter, cut me some
Maybe
slack.
it's a Korea thing. But I don't
Actually, it
have
might be. I noticed it was weird. Like, first off, the ads in Korea were in Korean. Like, I didn't register to me that would make sense at first. But then also, things like YouTube, I couldn't view a lot of videos because I couldn't set my thing as like a Korean citizen who was like of age. So a lot of these age-restricted videos on YouTube I can no
yeah.
longer watch. And I'm not talking like delving into porn or anything, guys. I mean like videos that had strong language that were branded as like for adults. I couldn't access.
There's a K-pop video. Remember the one that I showed you? That's like really
The super sexy one.
lewd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not even think about it, but it was like, "Are you over 18?" And I was like, "Well, can't prove I am because I have to have a Korean phone number, I guess."
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like entering your phone number to verify as well. I'm like, what the?
Super serious about this shit.
Well, with 1 minute to go, Kelazhur has logged back online.
Oh, really?
See, like, by the way, shout out to SortOf. Good guy SortOf says, is there any way we could just play later? I'd be okay with playing tomorrow or something.
Yeah. You change games. That's why it sounds so weird.
It does. I'm just like listening to you guy in the background. I guess what kind of sucks is the admin in game right now is just kind of acting as an intermediary, and I guess Aramy is the one making the ultimate decisions. But I don't know. Are they still gonna disqualify him? I mean, he's back online.
Maybe if they haven't responded to him. I mean, according to my clock, it's 2 minutes after.
Your clock's
harsh,
off,
though.
man. It's exactly 2 o'clock right now.
I don't know how in the world it's 3 minutes off. Isn't these things supposed to be like universal internet or something? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna drunk. Oh, on the hot scale, I'm a 10, baby.
Charlie May is a 10 on the hot scale. Nice way to use some of that downtime. $10 comes in and says, here's some Starbucks money for Zombie Grub. 5 shots. I want to see her high on caffeine shaking. Then we can turn on some music and pretend she's dancing. That sounds like a really mean thing to do, to be honest. It's like,
What a good time are you hoping for?
I think it's like that episode of Futurama where Fry's like, coffee, 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 coffee. He's like shaking
Yeah.
as he's pouring like another cup.
As hilarious as that would be, I don't know if I'd be able to do it correctly because I get here early to stream, so I'd have to bring the coffee in for that because I don't have shots of espresso available at the
You should
counter
do it
here.
for the IEM cast where you're in your room. You're just going to like in a safe space.
Actually, I could, but there'd be like no reason to. It's a normal time for me.
That's true. I like Zombie Up on coffee. She keeps up with my weirdness level. Normal
No.
Zombie Grubs is kind of bleh.
No, I'm so used to coffee now. It doesn't work anymore. I have had before I got to Korea, every single cast, almost every single cast, had like a cup of coffee in the morning. I wasn't addicted to it exactly, but I liked the taste. Ugh. I'm gonna like coffee. Disgusting.
Okay, so I don't really get this admin. I'm gonna just chalk it up to a language barrier issue. I think he doesn't understand what's going on. Like Kelazhur was online. He just went offline now as we speaking, but Kelazhur was online, and the guy's saying like it's not good enough for him to write in Skype. He needs to be in game, and SortOf is trying to convey the fact that he is in game, like. But as we do that, Kelazhur's gone offline again. So I don't really know what's going on here, guys. It's kind of at a bit of an awkward loss. I will say if this doesn't get resolved soon, I actually have some stuff I need to do today. So I don't know like if I'm willing to sit here for another half hour. Like if a game starts up and the game goes on for an hour, I'm happy to be here for an hour. But I don't want to be sitting here twiddling our thumbs for 30 minutes because I have to actually mail some important documents out today. But Kelazhur's back online again, so maybe...
It'd be great if it could start.
Well, the thing, too, is, like, let's not forget, this game is already started. We're already in the middle of the game. In fact, we're coming up on a pretty big attack. I guess to recap for anyone who's been sitting through this awkward downtime or joined us through it, when the game disconnected, Kelazhur had 2 Liberators set up. He had Liberator range made. He had an armory finishing while a large amount of Hellions were coming down the middle of the map. Like, this was a game set up for him to possibly win with this push. We don't actually know.
Yes.
How did that take the top donation noise? Oh, it's so loud. Dom donated like $21 earlier. Dom Foot donated $11 and says, just a random donation. Well, I would like to randomly thank you for that random donation. It's appreciated.
Thanks. Thanks. Keep hoping that something is gonna happen. And nothing does. Kelazhur literally logged on and nothing was said. I want to be in my bed, not because it's comfy, but because it's really cold here now.
Well, so we gotta start bringing blankies with you everywhere you go, man.
I was tempted. I was like, maybe I should bring my blanket, and I was
Just
like,
fold it
nah,
up in your
my coat.
backpack, like.
My backpack's already full of audio equipment, but I bring my jacket and I use it as a blanket, and that worked out pretty fine. But I need more. I need like bootsies and stuff.
Dude, so you know what you should do while we're waiting? Take that webcam of yours there and show us the PC bong. Show us off the rest of the place.
Oh my god, here it is.
That's actually way bigger than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Yeah, most of these are pretty big. I mean, this is actually kind of a small one.
Where do
It's
they
like,
keep like the kitchen and stuff to make food?
They don't have a kitchen.
Just
They
like a
have, like,
microwave?
Yeah, like hot water, microwave, ramen, chips, soda, type of stuff. And then the bathroom's back there. Yep, it's on the 3rd floor of the building.
Neat.
I know, it's so amazing. It's like a different country with different stuff. So cool.
Wow. All right, so I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna put a hard cap on our side of this, guys. It's currently 2:05 p.m. Of course, there's a stream delay and all this, but I think that if we're not going here in the next 5 to 10 minutes, we'll probably just call it on our end.
Okay, story time. So we met Jake and his girlfriend.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. I played something loud by mistake. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, I hung out with him, got dinner, and funny moment. So in Korea, it's very common to have these things. This is like something you buy at like CVS, and then what you do is you get the straw, and then you just poke a hole through the top, right? So that way it doesn't like, it's like a huge gaping hole. But we got like these little like kind of like post-dinner yogurt drinks. Like they're very tiny and the same type of deal where they have like a tin type thing or whatever, so you poke a hole through it. So Silky is so used to poking holes in the top of the container that when she realized they didn't give her a straw, she was like, well, how do I like drink it? And like the rest of us, by the way, it all peeled off, like.
And you're just drinking like a normal cup.
We're just like this. She just like looked and just started laughing. Korean ingenuity only goes so far, I guess.
All right, so we have some updates. We'll go over in a sec. I want to share this video though. I love this. Is too funny. This is how Canadians. Oh, it's so loud. Why does it keep going so loud? Canadians do Black Friday, by the way. This tweet. And this is funny because I've actually seen this. Like, this isn't like even made up or staged. The part of this I find weird is the employees clapping as everyone calmly walks into the store. But like, I always see the American videos where people are like literally trampling and stampeding over each other to get into the Black Friday deals and stuff. I've never seen that. This is always how it actually happens at like my local Best Buy and stuff.
I haven't seen extreme cases of Black Friday shopping, but I did almost have a woman like run into our car trying to get the parking spot. That was about as extreme as it got. That's pretty scary.
Okay, well, we had a bit cheer coming out of, who was this? I just clapped it out. Ceci000 just threw in 100 bits. Thank you very much. Historic Warrior just subbed for 18 months in a row, but we have a final update on what's going on. So it will not result in a disqualify. Kelazhur and SortOf are going to play out their games tomorrow. We will likely not be around to cast it, unfortunately. I don't know if anybody will be. They might just do it in private off-stream type thing. And they're going to draw the bracket tonight, with the, I guess, same slot being designated for Kelazhur or SortOf. So it's unfortunate we don't get to cast the end of this, but that is going to be the end of the cast. So we got to see 4.5 really good series today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you very much, K the Neko. 420 dank donation, bro. Says I'm not on top. Whoops. This next bong rips for you, chat. Give me some Ace Kate. I'll rip till you stop. Rip me, question mark? But okay, that's going to be the end of the cast. So quick shout outs to all of our sponsors. We'll play one last ad break in a moment. But Zombie Grub, I guess you want to quickly explain where you are, what's your deal, and where people can learn more about what you're doing?
Sure. I am in Korea. I'm casting from a PC bong, which might be kind of usual, until December 20th when I go home. And you can follow me on YouTube to see videos about Korea. That's youtube.com/zombiegrub.
Yeah, she just posted one showing off her room, I think. Unless, am I mistaken? I don't remember.
Yes, I think that was the last one I posted.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been, mostly when I see your videos, it's like I'm scrolling through my phone bored on my way to sleep, and like, couldn't remember if that was a real thing or something I made up in my head.
You know, to make me blush.
Yeah, I'm pretty freaking smooth like that, okay? But okay, yeah, and then as far as us goes, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check out all of our sponsors down below. Exclamation mark giveaway in chat if you want to get in on the G2A code giveaway, g2a.com. Use promo code BASE, get 3% cash back. Cheers for gaming, Yord Wood Watches, all that good stuff. Corsair, of course, has their links down below. Make sure to check them all out. But guys, thank you for watching today. We're actually going to probably We're probably going to host Golden here in a moment. He's been streaming a little bit more frequently and more specifically in English, so make sure to give him some love when you stop by his channel. Some ads first, though, before then, and if you want to see some more awesome Terran play, I would recommend checking out Nathanius, who is also streaming at the moment. But thanks for watching our cast of the Top Dogs, and we'll see you guys later tonight for the IEM qualifiers. Bye!
Bye!